Can't throw it down with one hand. Adams with it. Out guarded by Fox. Baseline try. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Both free throws good from Morant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Barnes hits them both. A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Memphis leading by 6. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open band.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
It's stolen by Adams. Fox against Morant. Here's Bain. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Morant for 3. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Murray kicks to Fox. The tray. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Fox. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Sabonis. And here's Herter. Back to Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 6. Live from a Bennett.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the floor for Sacramento, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Out to the right wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Another level indeed. For Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Brooks kicks to Morant. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Brooks with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Kings trail by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Outside, Bain. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Outside, Bain. And he jams it with authority.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang getting off the ground with ease.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Shoots the 3. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Huerter.
That's Kevin Huerter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's denied by Fox. Murray, the pass to Huerter. The kick out to Barnes. Stolen by Jackson. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. And stolen by Barnes. Sabonis against Adams. And it's Fox with the jam.
During that breakout 4th season, Domantas averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And the turnover again by Sacramento.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
24 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Morant. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside for Murray. A pass to Fox. Inside, deflects the pass. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Fox has got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick insight.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't.
35.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. It was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was rolling to the rim and finishing.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And here is Fox. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. At the line for the Kings.
A free throw off from Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Morant passes to Jackson. Fox against Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Good on the shot.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Murray finds Herter. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're gonna let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Bain inside the three-point line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bain's got 9.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks the best of Morant with the drive, and he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3. Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Jackson misses. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. No good, unable to end this run. Memphis leading. Morant left side. And it's denied by Fox. Here's Murray. A special move before the shot. He's got 14. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Morant dishes to Brooks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Sabonis.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Herter kicks to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I think many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Here's Morant. Plays it up off the glass. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Murray finds Fox. Sabonis with the ball.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet. And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Brooks kicks to Bain. 6 to shoot. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Misses the 3. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Nifty move. Herter on the wing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes looking around. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Bain. 3-pointer, Brooks, and stolen by Murray. And they're running. Here's Herter. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under review.
What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
And he nails the third. And here's Brooks from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. King. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the small forward.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Bane. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Wide open look here for Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bane, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Fox. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Morant against Fox. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Barnes kicks to Herter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He misses the free throw.
Kevin Herter at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Morant against Murray. And that one's good. Morant.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. There's the lob to Sabonis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Sabonis finds Herter. Here's Fox. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Barnes left side. Second shot opportunity. Herter on the wing. Murray outside. Herter passes to Murray. Sacramento moving it around. 5 on the clock. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Morant surveying the D. Screen by Adams. Outside Jackson. Pass to Adams. Now Jackson. The feed now to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bane. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Kings trailing. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Sabonis, the pass to Herter. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with it. And now by Barnes.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
The Kings trail by 4. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes down low. Brooks covering. Fox dishes to Barnes. In the corner. Herter with it. Clock at 4. Going inside.
This is what Steven Adams is known for. A fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
Brooks finds Jackson. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Sabonis with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Murray left side. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Brooks. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 6. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Here's Herter. Again, the miss by the Kings. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
And it's Murray penetrating. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.
two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by big. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And he sinks the second. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota's ball.
Here's Conley. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Morant into the lane. The layup misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Edwards, a pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Takes it inside.
Oh, my
hey,
goodness.
how
Wow.
about that?
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Bane. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
And he lobs it up top. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Morant against Conley. And it's Morant missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Lets it go. From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Conley against Morant. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Morant against Conley. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
From deep. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Towns finds McDaniels. And stolen by Morant. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Brooks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Now here's Edwards. Got a hand on it. Outside Morant. No luck on that one. Conley with some nice D. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. The three is up. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Bane. Pass to Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From deep, Conley. And the three-pointer goes. Conley's got 6.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Adams with a screen on Conley. Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. Pure from three-point range.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Outside Conley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The open shot by Brooks. And that misses. That would have put him up. To the inside.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates to his passing.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Edwards. Over Bane. Now here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Out of possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Morant. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, stolen by Morant. On the wing, Bane. There's the 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies. McDaniels finds Conley. Edwards against Bane. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Towns. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Edwards can't hit.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson. To the wing, right side. Here's Morant. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 6.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Down low. Pass to Morant. Tries to break his ice. And Gobert with a block. And here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. With the drive. Right wing. Now here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
From deep, Bain. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And Brooks drops them both. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Conley finds Gobert. Bain against Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. .16 seconds left in the second quarter.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Conley passes to Towns. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
Here's Morant. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team. And
okay, Ali, appreciate it. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
you love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Here's Noel. So for Minnesota right now, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And Minnesota calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
5 to shoot. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Brooks from outside. They grab their own miss. Outside Morant, second chance shot. The shot off that time.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Bane. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. The 3-ball. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Alexander Walker. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Here's Brooks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Noel. Morant, the pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Not going to go that time. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Conley. Towns for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson with it. Towns covering. To the paint. Here's Adams. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. Back to Daniels. Oh, and Jackson with the block. McDaniels passes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Morant against Conley. Here's Jackson. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Conley passes to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 9 points.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And here's Edwards outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Takes a step back. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And stolen by Morant. Stolen by Conley. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Over Bain. Offensive board. Gobert. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Right side Edwards. Here's Towns. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Grizzlies call time here. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. McDaniels. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Conley against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And the bucket is good.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Outside Bain. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And Edwards slams it in.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a sick reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. to the middle. Here's Jackson, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's Towns, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Bane. Brooks from outside. And he recovers it. Back to Bane. No good on the shot. Oh, good D by Edwards. Takes the three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Towns on a screen. Lets it fly. And another basket from Minnesota.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not.
Yes.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Towns for three. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. No good off the back of the rim. Time running out for the Timberwolves. Towns for three. The shot won't fall. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Grizzlies.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Driving in, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Towns for three. The kick out to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Misses there. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson.
given that both these squads have a bright future, Brent, their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Outside, Fox. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Let's send it across the court to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Brown. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Murray finds a bonus.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Now, here's Sabonis. 4 on the clock. Murray, no good. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's McDaniels. Sacramento making their last shot. Here's Gobert, and that one is off. Nice D from Sabonis. Murray kicks to Fox. Sabonis inside. Gobert on him. Fox passes to Murray. Back to Fox. The pass to Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. To the paint. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. Pass to McDaniels. Wide open. They get it back. Gobert dishes to McDaniels.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Herter. Can't hit from in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here's Fox.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
McDaniels passes to Conley. The feed to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Towns and the pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count that one.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point range. Towns down low. He's covered by Murray. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up with the Kings. Fox kicks to Murray. Pass to Herter. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards. Oh,
yes, sir. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 7. And back in a moment as...
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
First team foul.
Here's Herter. No good on the quick 3.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Murray finds Sabonis. Now here's Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
That's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
Sabonis with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Herter, no good. Timberwolves leading by 11. Conley the pass to Towns. Out to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. No good on the 3. Kings have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And that one is good.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Hammering it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. One way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
Here's Fox, takes it inside.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Minnesota leading by 10. For 3, Edwards. Sabonis grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Gobert against Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Conley kicks to Towns. Sacramento grabs the miss. And Fox has it in the corner. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Fox has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Sacramento. Conley the pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. No one near Conley as he lets it go. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Fox against Conley. The kick out to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Herter. Here he goes. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You wonder with talent around him how much more Kevin Herter's offensive game can grow.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Herter with it. Picked up by Edwards. Nobody near Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From the arc. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards.
For 3.
And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That's a 2 from Towns. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Herter passes to Murray. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. Got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
On the court for Minnesota. 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Here's McDaniels. Edwards kicks to Towns. Towns a screen on Murray. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
To the middle. Right side, Sabonis takes a 3. It's good from long range.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontes step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Herder, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Barnes. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Gobert with the screen on Barnes. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his three. The Kings trail by 12. Murray the pass to Fox. Sabonis with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
And Sabonis drops them both. Minnesota leading by 10. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Sabonis. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one. Inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Herder, no good. Minnesota's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind. And those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
Murray kicks to Herder. Now the pass to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Herder passes to Fox. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got 14 points. And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. But it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
Yeah, it's really a head scratcher, Kevin, and you can see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. And in order for all of that to happen, we got to establish an identity. Under this new coach, maybe that will happen.
The Kings trail by 10. Here's Herder, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Herder up there high to throw it down.
Back to Edwards. Barnes against Towns. Out to Conley. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Hey fans, put your hands together for your 916 crew dance team.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They're leading by 8. 4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
One more time, your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Timeout called by the Kings. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Kings Breakers, make some noise. Get loud right now, Kings fans. Those were your Sacramento Kings Breakers. The Kings with the timeout. It's time for the T-shirt toss, everyone. You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone. Once again, fans, that was your 916 crew dance team.
The Kings trail by 8. Here's Fox, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Herder, no good. Left side, Edwards. It's good. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Anthony Edwards has been... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herder. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. The dish to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Here's Sabonis. Back to Murray. All sorts of time. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Herder. Herder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes finds Sabonis. Murray outside. Here's the 3. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Conley against Fox. Sabonis with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. And it's Murray with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Stolen by McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 12 points in just the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Edwards passes to Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. 19-point game.
Now, De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. McDaniels finds Edwards. Towns, the screen. From deep. Edwards can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Towns against Murray. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
1:10 left in the fourth. Edwards against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the three. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Edwards looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Towns. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Keegan Murray.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Murray, no good. Edwards from deep three-point territory. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. So for David.
into 2K Sports for this NBA preseason. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Shots good by Sabonis.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school grade.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Sabonis. Out to Fox. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Kings. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. Brooks with it. Adams with a screen on Barnes. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Nice D from Sabonis.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Now here's Morant. He has 6.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Brooks with it. Checked by Murray. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Now Bain. Pass to Brooks. From the arc. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Jackson, the screen. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Fox. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Murray is doubled. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Brooks, the pass to Morant. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
Man, as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A Minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Herter. Back to Barnes. The three. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Here's Herter. And that one is hammered home.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Morant no good on that one.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket for Memphis. They've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. With 1 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
And Morant drops them both. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. An insane quarter. No.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
It's Herter on the wing. Back to Murray. Pass to Herter. And there's the drive. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's Herter. Second shot opportunity. Here's Sabonis. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Memphis leading. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Stolen by Jackson. Bane against Herter. Reverses. Jackson, the pass to Bane. The three is up. Rebounded by Fox.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Herter. Murray finds Sabonis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. The shot comes out. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Outside Barnes. Pass to Herter. Launches it. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Kevin Huerter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screen.
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Count it.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. They kick it out to Murray. There's the drive. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Barnes. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Minute 32 left in the second period. Sacramento again missing. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Adams up top. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Murray. Moran against Barnes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Fox. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Morant, the pass to Bane. 36 seconds left in the second. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fox against Morant. Fox goes in. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Driving to the basket, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. Here's Sabonis. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drop.
The Grizzlies, 30.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
If you want a free t-shirt.
The Kings trailing.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Fox runs point with Huerter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And they're on the run. Here's Murray. sinks that one from the post. Murray's got his second basket. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Huerter is 6'6" with a long frame.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Timeout call, Memphis.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your
Memphis trailing here.
Hey fans, put your
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Huerter. Fox outside. He takes it in. And Fox powers it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Adams kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Bane. Will it go? Rebounded by Fox. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And Morant drops them both. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Shot clock at 5. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Yes! And the foul! Ja Morant picks one up.
I love how Sabonis asserts himself here, staying tough and getting his shot through the foul.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morant with it. Now Huerter defending. Tipped. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Fox against Bane. And it's Fox missing. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Knocked away. Here are the Kings with the ball now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Huerter. Fox against Morant. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, credit Huerter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Morant, no good. The Kings have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Out to Fox. Takes a 3. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Bane. Jackson the screen. Let's go with a 3. And another miss by Memphis.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Morant into the lane. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Fox. Outside Murray. Up top Barnes. Defended by Jackson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Well, they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
Murray, second personal foul. Second team foul.
tries to snap the cold streak.
Length, height, Sabonis has it all on defense. His coverage can be just suffocating.
And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Murray. Barnes has got 9.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Fox finds Murray. Back to Fox. The reverse. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And the basket by Bane.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Fox. Here he goes. And Fox powers it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And so it's Sacramento. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Your king, you can't see.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys.
Allie, thank you. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Herder. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 11.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Drives to the hoop. And Fox powers it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
It's Barnes on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 37% so far in this one. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. Lets the three fly. From behind the arc. They get it again. Outside for Moran. Another shot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Herder.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
They kick it out to Murray. Here's Fox. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Free throw's good for Fox. Here's Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And Fox powers it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Left side Barnes. Outside Murray. From downtown, knocks down the long J. And the Kings lead by 16.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Shot's good by Morant.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. Outside Herter. Now Fox. Drops in the layup for 2. Fox has got 15 points here in the second half.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
There's Jackson with the 3. He buries it from 3. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Stolen by Bain. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
Quick hands from Desmond. Coming up with that steal. Beautiful.
Here's Barnes. Here's Sabonis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops them first. And Sabonis drops them both.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Adams, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Kings.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Barnes passes to Fox. Here's Herter. Murray from outside. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. The rebound by Murray. And it's the Kings with the ball. 15-point game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Outside Bain from deep. And they recover it. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Jackson with it. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Fox.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at small forward.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Towns with it, guarded now by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Pass to McDaniels. There's the 3.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disruptive.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Towns, a screen on Bain. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 5 points so far.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
It's Brooks on the wing. Driving in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Michael Conley. He kicks it to McDaniels. Pulls it up. And the shot is long.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
It's Morant in the corner. Just 5 on the clock.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Towns. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 6 points for him.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
On the wing, Brooks drives to the hoop. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Morant against Conley. And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And here is Adams. Jackson down low, defended by Towns. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. The pass to Adams. Gobert with the block. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Timberwolves trail. Feeds it to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Morant kicks to Adams. Jackson passes to Bane. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gobert knocks it away. And they get it back. Blocked again. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So it's Minnesota now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Brooks finds Jackson. A 3-ball. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Morant with a wide-open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. And here's Edwards from the arc. Conley the pass to McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Here's Morant. He's got 15. Outside, Bane. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. Passes it to Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Grant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Edwards launches it from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Morant. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
And the shot is good. McDaniel's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Jacks up a 3. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Spins. Another shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Bain with it. Now defended by Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 20. The Grizzlies, 30.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Outside, Bain. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 6.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Fires from the corner. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
Dominant on the boards. Karl-Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Brooks setting the pick for Jackson. Memphis the rebound. Brooks the pass to Morant. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels finds Towns with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And that's 12 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Karl-Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Pass to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
It's time for T-shirt. All right, then. Let me hear you get up for your Timberwolves. T-shirt. Let's go, fans. Here comes the
And the Grizzlies leading by 4.
time to get hyped.
Morant dishes to Brooks. The pass to Jackson.
How about your first Avenue Breakers?
Bain against Edwards. Bain, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
At the top of the key, Gobert. The dish to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Out to Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Counted, good. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Stolen by McDaniels. Morant against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Guys, certainly I admire the basketball skill of Karl-Anthony Towns, but I admire as much his willingness to play through adversity over the course of his career.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
The 3 from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Karl-Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
To the middle, it's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. Passes to McDaniels. There's the lob to Towns. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brooks kicks to Morant. Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Over to the wing for the tie. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McDaniels got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Third quarter comes to a close in a battle. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Dobek gets the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks, left side. Adams. Jackson, a screen on Towns. Out to Brooks from outside the arc. No good on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside Edwards. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket for McDaniels.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. First team foul. Gobert, no good on that free throw.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
It's stolen by Adams. Jackson against Towns. Jackson passes to Adams. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Here's Bain.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bain at the line for junior.
And Bain drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Basket counts. Morant's got 29.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Conley finds McDaniel. Towns, a screen on Bain. Lets it fly. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
That's good from Morant.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him
at the line prior to this trip.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Michael Conley. Outside, Towns. Back to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Outside Jackson. Screen by Adams. From downtown. And Jaren Jackson good for 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And Edwards drops them both. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Here's Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Outside Edwards. Edwards against Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls for Jackson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Memphis.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Gobert against Adams. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here's Morant. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside for Jackson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Misses there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,
to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. The kick out to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Outside Conley. 4 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Fox. Murray finds Sabonis. Fox with the ball. Here's Barnes. Pass to Sabonis. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Fox. They kick it out to Murray from outside the arc. Herter passes to Barnes. And here's Sabonis. Fox outside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Conley against Fox. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Drains the triple.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Barnes to end the run. Sabonis finds Barnes. Murray from outside. Offensive rebound, Kings. Sabonis can't hit.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Towns against Murray. Down low. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Puts up a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Herter. Barnes with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Murray. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first free throw is good. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Gobert, that's good.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Murray passes to Fox. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Fox.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Towns finds Conley. Towns on a screen. And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got 9.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now here's Fox. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Barnes passes to Herter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Conley with the ball, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Towns for 3. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Fox. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. That one no good. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Towns up top. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Fox against Conley. Murray passes to Herter. For 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Murray finds Sabonis. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Herter. To the middle. Oh, and Towns with the block. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Conley. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Edwards for 3. They get the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. And here they come. Fox finds Barnes. Now Murray. And stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. Pass to Edwards. Towns on a screen. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 6. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Mark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A., so that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
The Kings trailing. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got his first basket.
Excellent concentration from Barnes. I mean, when he's penetrating inside, he's determined to beat everybody to the cup.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Fox. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Noel, that one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Outside, Anderson takes the 3, knocks down the triple. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead. Now Herder. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
20 seconds.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Kings, Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Well, the Kings shooting about 47%. A nice number. From deep, Conley. The shot no good. And the Kings going the other way now. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. And it's Fox with the jam.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Edwards can't hit. And it's the Kings ball. They trail by 6. Outside Murray. Here's Sabonis.
Sacramento foul. Murray, second personal foul.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Conley. This one for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Fox. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Fox has got 11.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Edwards can't hit. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. This for the tie. Fox, that's good. 13 points in the game.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. Fires for 3. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And it's Fox missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Off target from 3-point range. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fox, the pass to Murray.
2 minutes.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Edwards for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Murray passes to Fox. Now Herder. Outside Barnes. Now here's Fox. Driving in. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's skill-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Edwards following the score by Sacramento. Here's Towns. And he gets it to go.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Fox. They kick it out to Murray. Sabonis, the pass to Herder. Fox outside. Stolen by Conley. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Rejected by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops from Murray. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And Murray drops them both. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Fox. Noel, no good. Reed against Fox. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Back to Alexander Walker. And that's not going to go. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. And that quarter was all about... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Anderson. Jalen Noel out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside Barnes. Back to Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anderson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Murray drops them both. The Timberwolves shooting only 42%. Towns with the ball. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Murray.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, thanks, Allie.
All right, everybody. Time to get on your feet and make some noise.
The Kings leading. Here's Fox. Tries again. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Fox. Outside Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Murray passes to Herter. They shoot again. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Fox against Conley. And Fox powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
McDaniels from long range. No good there. So the Kings will take it the other way. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Shot's good by Sabonis. And it's a 12-point Sacramento lead.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Fox. Here's Murray going inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Barnes no good. The Timberwolves have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. All by himself. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox, pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. It's Barnes on the wing. Herter against McDaniels. Murray from outside. And he stays with it. Fox for 3. Towns with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's a 16-point game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Kings.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And that one falls for Towns.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Doesn't go that time, so Sacramento will take it the other way. Fox finds Barnes. Oh, he picked him clean. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniels, and he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
The 3 from Barnes. Minnesota with a rebound. Now Towns. Here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Barnes. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian.